All right, Charles.
Okay.
I'm gonna let Adrian come in.
Okay.
With he gonna do start lineups or whatever. So
after Adrian.
Yeah. Cause I'm gonna try to run a video, the same video that everybody can look at.
Okay.
Well, we'll do Valley lineup. Well, it's gonna be all Adrian, so don't even worry about it. So you just come in right, and he starts right when they head and start to do the jump off.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotta find a way to have someone monitor the live to make sure nothing is happening.
Yeah.
I don't know. It worked on another computer. Problem. I heard it testing. She won't know. Oh shoot. Let me do one thing. You hear me? You can't talk to me, but you can hear me? Down there, yeah. Don't worry about it. We're good. Don't worry about it yet.
And welcome in here to the fabulous HP&E Arena, home of the Texas Southern Tigers. Charles Bishop here on the call with you here on the Texas Southern Sports Network, where we get ready for tonight's action between your Texas Southern Tigers and the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils. Both teams coming in off of a heartbreaking loss on Saturday night as Texas Southern. They dropped one to University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. And then Mississippi Valley, they dropped a heartbreaker to Prairie View, 70-69. So we take a look at tonight's matchup. We take a look at this starting five here for Texas Southern. It'll be Alex Anderson, Troy Humstead, Bryce Roberts, Zaire Hayes, and Josh Akpabwa. For the Delta Devils, it'll be Patrick Punch, Chance Sutton, Tyrone Eraghama, Musa Zain, and Xavier Barnett. for the Delta Devils as we get ready to get this one tipped off. Monday Night Hoops here in the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Both teams hoping to get their first conference win tonight. They come in tonight 0-3 in conference play as we get things underway. It will be Texas Southern starting things off on offense. They are in the home standing. Gray trimmed in maroon. Texas Southern prominently across the front. Mississippi Valley State in their road greens. Mississippi Valley trimmed in red in numbers and lettering. So we take a look. Texas Southern swinging around the perimeter. Zaire Hayes looks down into Troy Homestead. He drops it off in Akpabwa. Akpabwa goes up, loses it, and shot clock violation that time as Texas Southern very deliberate on their initial offensive outing. So no score here as we are up and going. Testing 1, 2. Yes, we are up and good. The Delta Devils here. Swing it down low. That's Sutton. Kicks it back out to punch, jumper, front rim, no good. Homestead clears it. Here comes Anderson. Anderson outlets it over to Roberts. Roberts spots up for three. Count the bucket. Bryce Roberts gets the scoring up and going here for the TSU Tigers. Barnett drops it off into Zane. And Rockama swings it back out to Zane. Down low, hook shot, no good that time by Chance Sutton. Here come the Tigers. Anderson, Bryce Roberts, three again. Corner pocket, no good. Homestead goes up, gets the offensive rebound. Texas Southern will clear back out. Hayes thought about it, got in the lane, drops it off to Akpabwa. Akpabwa drops the 6'9", 270 into the chest, nothing doing. Delta Devils will clear it. So Xavier Barnett running the show here for the Delta Devils. He'll drop it off to Sutton. Sutton looks down low. Up and nothing doing that time. As that was Zane in there trying to get that layup up and going. Anderson on the attack. He'll kick it back out. Zaire Hayes, jumper no good. Cleared out by the Delta Devils. 3-0 just underway here from the HP&E Arena here in Houston, Texas. 7 p.m. tip-off tonight for this Southwestern Athletic Conference matchup. Layup no good that time by punch. Here come the Tigers. Hayes, corner pocket three for Roberts. Front rim, nothing doing. And Akpabwa and punch, or I should say Sutton tied up down there. Hell ball, it will be Mississippi Valley State basketball. That one is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay down here with Mississippi Valley. Good defense that time from Texas Southern. So Barnett will trigger the offense here. He looks out there from Zane. He'll kick it back out. That's punch. Out on the perimeter, guarded by Zaire Hayes. Kicks it back out. Top of the key three. Nothing doing. That one is blocked. Here come the Tigers. Alex Anderson, he'll push it up. Zaire Hayes. Hayes in the lane. Out corner pocket three for Roberts. Count that one. 2 threes now for Bryce Roberts. Texas Southern on top early in this one, 6-0. Nets folded down here on this end. Let's see what happens with that. Backing it down low. They'll swing around the perimeter. Nothing doing that time as that was Sutton with the baseline jumper. Anderson on the attack, drops it off to Homestead. Homestead goes up, gets the layup. Quick, early 8-0 run here for Texas Southern. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout with them here on the Texas Southern Sports Network. TSU up 8-0. We'll be back. So 8-0 8-0 run here for Texas Southern on top of Mississippi Valley. As mentioned, coming into this contest, Texas Southern had dropped a tough one to Arkansas Pine Bluff, 74-66. That game this past Saturday. But you look back at that game, Troy Humstead had a big game. He went for 16 points and 14 rebounds. Alex Anderson had a big game in that one as well, 16 points and 5 rebounds. You had 4 Texas Southern Tigers in double digits. But defense was a bit leaky as the Arkansas Pine Bluff Golden Lions were able to get the win. Get some action tonight. Pine Bluff Golden Lions, they are out there at Prairie View tonight, taking on the Prairie View A&M Panthers. If you're just joining us, we're just underway here from the HP&E Arena. Texas Southern jumped out early in this one, 8-0, as Bryce Roberts has hit 2 threes. And Troy Humstead already on his way to a double-digit rebound game. He already has 6 rebounds in this contest. So Valley, a bit of a cold start, 0 for 7 thus far from the field. Through that first time out, Coach George Ivory, longtime veteran coach here in the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Wanted to slow things down here for the Delta Devils. So Bryce Roberts, great defense coming out of that timeout, gets the steal. And a foul will be called that time on Patrick Punch. Patrick Punch coming back here to the Houston area. He's a Houston native for the Delta Devils. Tigers trigger the offense. Zaire Hayes, top of the key, swings it around to Roberts. Hayes, deep 3. Count the bucket, Zaire Hayes. So TSU hot early in this one. 11-0 is your score. Delta Devils looking to get something up and going here. Punch at the top of the key. Zaire Hayes jumps out on him. They'll get it in. Nice dish inside. Layup no good. Sutton gets the rebound, and that one will rim in for Valley's first points. So Chance Sutton gets the bucket for the Delta Devils. Anderson drops it into Humstead. A Pablo baseline out to Roberts. Roberts another 3. That one off the front rim, and that was cleared out that time by Tyrone Aragama, junior from London, England. Pablo, nice defense as he jumped out on that possession that time as they were trying to get the ball in a Musa Muzine. So Xavier Barnett running the offense here for the Delta Devils, looking for Ragma, and they'll call a foul on Humstead. Tyrone Erakama. So that'll be Troy Humstead's first team foul here for Texas Southern. Barnett, he'll drop it down into the lane. Arakama gets it into Mazane. Mazane, nice layup as he was able to get that one in on Gorsecki. So Jordan Gorecki has checked in here for Texas Southern. Anderson gets the screen from Humstead. Gets it out to Roberts. Roberts looks low. Anderson running the offense here. Zaire Hayes. They'll drop it into Humstead. Humstead, turnaround jumper, count the bucket. Troy Humstead. Troy Humstead comes in. He leads Texas Southern in scoring and rebounding. Comes in 14.9 points per game. And that one is thrown away as Arakama turns that one over here for the Delta Devils. As mentioned, Troy Humstead, leading scorer, 14.9 points per game, 8.8 rebounds. He can go for a double-double at any point in time here for TSU. Zaire Hayes working on the wing, gets in the lane, kicks it out to Roberts. Anderson baseline, back to Hayes. Hayes thought about it, and pull it back out. 10 on the shot clock. Roberts cut off trying to go baseline. Back out to Hayes. Hayes, 3 on the shot clock, step back 3. Oh, yes indeed. That one was from Scott Street. 16-4, Texas Southern on top of the Delta Devils. Punch and run the offense. That was almost knocked away. And it is knocked away from Iragama. And that will be another turnover on the Delta Devils. The Delta Devils early in this contest, 3 turnovers. Matchup zone here from Mississippi Valley. Anderson looking, finds Zaire Hayes in the corner. Corner pocket 3. Count that. Zaire Hayes out early. 19-4, Texas Southern on top of the Valley Delta Devils. Good pressure defense here from Bryce Roberts. Humpstead steps out on him. They'll get it in the lane. Sutton up against the glass, nothing doing. Gorecki clears it. Here comes Anderson. Anderson pushes it, gets in the lane, goes downhill, and he'll be fouled. Good job that time by Alex Anderson. As Anderson picked up a head of steam and got downhill fast on the Delta Devil defense. So Alex Anderson will step here to the free throw line here for the Tigers. First one, front rim. So Alex Anderson, he comes in. He's a 69% free throw shooter on the season. Second free throw, and that one goes in. So checking in now for Texas Southern is Atarius Mortley. So Mortley comes in, provides some instant offense and some real sticky defense for the Tigers. Long 3 off the back rim. Mortley tries to clear it. It goes off his fingertips. So it'll stay down here with Mississippi Valley. Delta Devils will trigger the offense. It'll go out to Zane. Zane looking for Barnett, and so Barnett will set up the offense here for the Delta Devils. Little pressure out front. Iragama, he will knock that down. Nice ball movement there from the Delta Devils. 20-6 is your score here. Texas Southern hot early in this contest. L.J. Andrews now in the game here for Texas Southern. Mortley swinging out to Hayes. L.J. Andrews in the lane, drops it off, and that one will be fumbled. Gorecki not able to corral that pass. Coach Ivor, he'll slow things down here. They want to get a good shot going here for the Delta Devils. Iragama will swing that out to Punch. Punch gets in the lane, left layup. Nothing doing. Body is on the floor. And it looks as though we'll have a foul. So that foul will be on Jordan Gorecki. Timeout on the floor, immediate timeout. 20-6 is your score. We'll be back here on the Texas Southern Sports Network. welcome back here at live action here from the fabulous HPNE Arena. Texas Southern on top, 20-6 over Mississippi Valley State. Ragama will swing it out, punch. Top of the key, picked up hard by Zaire Hayes and Troy Humpstead. Punch gets around it, nice move to the hole. Nothing doing. Sutton tries to put it back in, can't get it, and Sutton actually able to get his own rebound and put it back in. 20-8 now as a score. Jalen Weisinger in the game now for Texas Southern. It's Hayes, Weisinger, Mortley, LJ Andrews, and Humpstead. Hayes thought about it, drops it in Andrews. Andrews looking for Humpstead. It'll be knocked out of bounds. So it'll be Texas Southern Tiger ball. They'll inbound it near side, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Drops it into Humpstead. Humpstead, easy layup. Just the way Johnny Jones drew that one up. So 22-8 is your new score. Texas Southern faithful still filing in early in this one. 10 minutes left to go here in this first half. Down there, Ragama. Ragama will lose it out of bounds, but they'll say it was knocked out by Zaire Hayes. We'll have a timeout here on the floor. That's the officiating crew. They'll want to take a look at that one. So early action in this one. Zaire Hayes, hot early from the three-point line, 3 or 4 from the three-point line. He has an early 9 points in this game. Always good to pick up good scoring from Zaire Hayes. Troy Humpstead, 6 points and 6 rebounds early in this game. Bryce Roberts has also contributed. A couple of three-pointers here for Texas Southern. Good hot start for Texas Southern in this contest. Shooting a blistering 61% from the field. Texas Southern also shooting 55% from behind the three-point arc, 5 of 9 early in this contest. Officiating crew taking a look whether that one went out on Aragama. Always a good sign for the good guys when the whole bench was like, hey, let's take a look at that. Let's go review it. So they're taking a good long look at this one.
The previous play was challenged and the challenge is unsuccessful. TSU will be charged with a timeout. They will lose all challenges for the remainder.
So that challenge was unsuccessful there for Texas Southern. So they will be out of challenges the remainder of the half. So we'll keep the ball down here with Mississippi Valley State. George Ivory and his Delta Devils trying to fight back in this one. Down 22-8 early in this one. So it'll be 15 seconds on the shot clock. They'll reset it, and we'll get back here to live action. Punch. Gets to the rim. Nice job that time from Patrick Punch. Patrick Punch, 6'4", 185-pound guard, combo guard for Mississippi Valley State. 2010 now, 22-10. Morton gets baseline, loses it, and Sutton will come out of there with it. So turnover, Texas Southern. That's 3 turnovers now for the Tigers. So Weisinger will pick up the guard up at the top. Good aggressive man-to-man defense here from Texas Southern as Andrews jumps out there. Sutton baseline cut off by Humstead. Gets it up. Humstead gets the rebound. Here come the Tigers. Weisinger on the attack. Weisinger gets in the lane, goes up, gets the foul. Was trying to complete it there, but nice job that time. Aggressive move from Jalen Weisinger. So that'll be Tyrone Iragama's second personal. As Jalen Weisinger will be at the free throw line here for TSU. So Weisinger, he comes into tonight's matchup 80% from the free throw line. First one is up, and that one rims out. Jalen Weisinger, 6 foot, 170-pound grad student from right here in Houston. Second free throw is good. Extends the lead to 13. 23-10 now is your new score. So Bryce Roberts, he'll pick up pressure full court on Barnett. Barnett triggering an offense here to Iragama. And that one is picked off by the quick and shifty Weisinger. Weisinger coast to coast. Can't get it, but right there is L.J. Andrews for the tip-in. So nice transition basket that time for Texas Southern. So Barnett swings it around to punch. Punch. Looking, picked up by Humstead out there. Good aggressive defense from Texas Southern. And that one's thrown away. Weisinger again. He'll slow it down at pace, goes up. Got the contact, didn't get the foul right there in Humstead. Humstead kicks it out to Roberts. Roberts will reset the offense. Andrews, top of the key, kicks it out to Humstead. Humstead sets for three off the back rim. Zane will clear it here from the Delta Devils. 25-10, Texas Southern on top of the Valley. Screen set at the top. They'll swing it around. Sutton almost lost it, looking for some help. Barnett out there. 5 on the shot clock. Barnett takes it to the rim. Nothing doing. Good defense from Texas Southern. Mortley on the attack. Mortley drops it off for Andrews. Andrews took one extra step. So media timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout with them. Texas Southern on top by 15, 25-10. We'll be back here on the Texas Southern Sports Network.
Texas Southern University, we're more than a campus. We're a community driven by purpose and excellence. Here, teamwork and student success are at the heart of everything we do. We are proud to be an independent urban university committed to innovation, diversity, and progress. At TSU, excellence meets opportunity. From Third Ward to the world, we are TSU proud.
All right, and welcome back here to Live Action. Texas Southern on top, 25-10. Make sure they let everybody know there's going to be a jersey change with L.J. Andrews. He's now wearing number 44 for Texas Southern. So punch, turnaround jumper, count that. Nice jumper that time from Patrick Punch. So here come the Tigers back on the attack. 25-12 is your new score. Mortley looks down into Andrews. Andrews drops it off to Akpagwa, who's checked in. Mortley, deep three. Yes, indeed. Zatarius Mortley knocks down a deep three for TSU. Barnett looking for room. He'll drop it off. Down there to Punch. Punch working on the block. Jumper no good. Able to get it back. And that one is knocked away, but Sutton able to get it, and Sutton will be fouled. Coach Jones not happy about that whatsoever. Wanted that loose ball. So the Delta Devils will trigger the offense. Punch out front, gets the screen, jumper. Nice wet jumper that time from Patrick Punch. (28-14), Texas Southern on top of the Delta Devils. Weisinger kicks out to Mortley. Mortley feeling it. Mortley back rims it. Punch gets the rebound. Here come the Devils. 3-on-2 fast break. Punch gets it to Sutton. Sutton baseline jumper. Air ball that one. Valley is able to get it. Nice shot that time from Musa Mizane, who will get the bucket here for the Delta Devils. 28-16, Delta Devils cut it to 12. Weisinger into Roberts. That was knocked away. Nice hands that time from Ibarakama. Punch to Barnett. Barnett goes up. Layup no good. Here come the Tigers. Mortley drops it off to Weisinger. Weisinger lefty layup. Count the bucket. 30-16, Texas Southern. Barnett working up top here for the Delta Devils. Gets the screen. Lefty pass, and that one will go out of bounds. So turnover for the Delta Devils. So Alex Anderson will check in now for Texas Southern. Mortley for three. Corner pocket three. Yes, indeed. Zyterius Mortley now with a couple three-pointers in the contest. As that one will be knocked out of bounds. 33-16. It's been all Texas Southern here in this first half as they jumped out to a 19-4 lead early in this one. Punch working against Mortley. He'll take the jumper. Front rim, Akpagwa down there, and that one will go out of bounds. Fabulous HP&E Arena. Texas Southern on top, 33-19. As that layup is no good. Here come the Tigers. L.J. Andrews will kick it out to Anderson. Anderson's check back in. He'll kick it out to Bryce Roberts for three. Count the bucket. Bryce Roberts. So Bryce Roberts now, 9 points. Extends the lead to 36-19. Mortley, guard punch out front. Screen set, punch thought about the three. We'll kick it over to Aragama. Aragama, back Patrick, punch with a long three. That one was from Sunflower County. Here come the Tigers. Mortley. See your three, and I'll match that three. 39-22. Zatarius Mortley knocks down a huge three here for the Tigers. 17-point lead. Under 2 minutes left to go here in this first half of play. Barnett working, looking for punch. Punch is hot. That one back rims. Pavwa goes up high to get the re. Here come the Tigers. Bryce Roberts, left lane, gets in the lane, and that one will go off of a Delta Devil player. They'll return it to the floor for Texas Southern is Zaire Hayes for Zatarius Mortley. Mortley, good minutes off the bench thus far. 9 points off the bench for Zatarius Mortley. Zaire Hayes, three no good, and Sutton to go up and clear that rebound. Barnett working there on Roberts. Punch, baseline jumper, in and out. And Texas Southern not able to corral the rebound. Able to stay down here with the Delta Devils. Patrick punch. 12 points in this game here for the Delta Devils. Barnett drops it off. Nice drop off there to Sutton. Good play that time for the Delta Devils. 39-24 is your score. Hayes is swinging around. Roberts over to Hayes. Matchup zone here from the Delta Devils. Anderson gets in the lane, drops it off to Andrews. Andrews in trouble. Goes up with the left hand. No good. Can't get the rebound. Cleared out by the Delta Devils. Punch. Big three. Off the front rim. No good. Delta Devils able to keep it. And that foul will be called that time, as that was on Alex Anderson. So that'll be Anderson's first personal. As Chance Sutton is back at the free throw line here for the Delta Devils. So Chance Sutton. First one is off the front rim. Sutton comes into the game. He's shooting 62% from the free throw line. Second free throw also front rim, and Pavwa was able to get the rebound. And there'll be a timeout here on the floor. Texas Southern going to play for the final shot here in the first half. We'll take a timeout with them. 39-24 is your score. Texas Southern on top here on the Texas Southern Sports Network. Okay. Texas Southern. 30 seconds left to go here in this first half of play. As Jalen Weisinger will trigger the offense here for the Tigers. Hayes over to Weisinger. Weisinger to Roberts. Roberts picked up out there by Punch. They'll swing it out to Weisinger. 2 on the shot clock. 1 jumper, no good. Pablo with the putback right at the end there. So Texas Southern will go to the break up 41-24 as Josh Pablo with the putback right before the horn sounded. So big first half here for Texas Southern. Stay tuned as we will have an interview here at halftime. Texas Southern up 41-24 here on the Texas Southern Sports Network. We'll be right back.
meets opportunity. From
And welcome back into the Texas Southern Sports Network. Texas Southern on top, 41-24. Here with our special guest, Vice President of Intercollegiate Athletics, Dr. Paula Jackson. Welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you so much. Pleasure to be here.
No doubt about it. Well, some big things going on here at Texas Southern. There's an NIL summit that is going to be here on campus, correct?
Yes. The summit is going to be next Friday, the 23rd. And it is open, obviously, to our student athletes and our students, but we also want to open it up to any alums, any donors, any businesses in the area who may want to find out, how they can support us in this area.
No doubt. And when we take a look at NIL, especially in this time frame within college athletics, it is huge in terms of what NIL could mean to this Texas Southern athletic program.
Sorry, say again?
Well, I was saying in terms of looking at NIL and the structure of it in college athletics, learning more about it could be huge for Texas Southern athletic programs, correct?
Yeah, so, it's as you said, it's a hot topic, it's a trending topic, and it's not going away anytime soon. So we have to figure out what our place is in this landscape. So that's why the summit is so important. It's an educational moment. It'll be from 10 to 4, so it's all day.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to look at branding, marketing, teaching our student athletes how to do that, and not just looking at their specific sport, but teaching them how to tell stories about themselves and who they are, and that's really what helps with their marketing and their branding.
No doubt. And I'd be remiss to ask for our public that might not know about you, talk a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, well, for me, let's see, my whole, what now, 4 months in here?
Sure.
So it's been a good 4 months. We had a great year academically. 15 of our 16 sports had a 3.0 or above.
That's huge. Yeah.
And, only one, they had a 2.87. So it still was close. We had 20 plus student athletes to graduate in the fall commencement. So, we've always been strong academically. So, we're just staying within that trend. Football had a great season this year. We're on an upward trend with them.
Trend, exactly.
And the guys are, if they keep going like this, we're going to get this win tonight too. So y'all clap for me.
Yes, indeed.
Everything's crossed.
No doubt about it. As Texas Southern trying to get their first win in conference play tonight on top, 41-24 thus far. But it's been a whirlwind 4 months, but doing a tremendous job in terms of what you're putting in place. And this NIL summit, this will be huge.
This is going to be huge for us. It's our first time hosting it here. Hopefully we can do this, keep that going. But it was really important to get as many people involved as possible. So we're opening this to the whole student body. So if they're interested in working with our student athletes and helping them with their branding and their social media presence. So we're looking at marketing, communications, those that are in the sport leadership program. We have a minorities in sports chapter here, so we're working with them as well. So we're really trying to be inclusive with this. University partners, donors, and as I said, if there are any businesses out there that are interested in working with us, we want to see you on campus next Friday. It's free. The link is going to come out hopefully Wednesday, so you just have to register, but it's free.
No doubt. Well, Dr. Jackson, we thank you for stopping by the broadcast. Really appreciative, and for letting everybody know about this NIL Summit. Looking for all my students to be sure that you're in there next Friday on the
23rd.
23rd, no doubt about it. Well, thank you once again for stopping by.
Absolutely. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. We'll be back here on the Texas Southern Sports Network here for the second half.
Texas Southern University, we're more than a campus. We're a community driven by purpose and excellence. Here, teamwork and student success are at the heart of everything we do. We are proud to be an independent urban university committed to innovation, diversity, and progress. At TSU, excellence meets opportunity. From Third Ward to the world, we are TSU proud.
Welcome back here to the second half. Texas Southern on top 41-25 here on the Texas Southern Sports Network. Back here to the fabulous HP&E Arena here on the campus of Texas Southern University. As your starting five here for TSU will be Hayes, Roberts, Humstead, Mortley, and Josh Akpapwa. Countering for the Delta Devils will be Barnett, Punch, Iguahama, Zane, and Sutton. So Roberts working at the top. Much better ball movement tonight here for TSU. Mortley, skip pass out to Hayes. Hayes thought about it. Lefty pass over to Roberts. Roberts knocks down that three. Bryce Roberts stays hot from the first half. So Bryce Roberts now with 12 on 4 of 7 shooting from behind the arc. Zane looking for Barnett, and that one will be thrown out of bounds. So turnover at that time from the Delta Devils. Coach George Ivory not happy about that first possession here in the second half. Tigers up by 20, 44-24 is your score. Humstead swings it out. Akpagwa trying to look for Humstead down there. Humstead able to corral it, and that one will go out of bounds. It'll stay down here with Texas Southern. So Troy Humstead actually got fouled on that one, and he'll go to the free throw line. So Troy Humstead is a 72% free throw shooter. First one is up and good. As mentioned, Humstead came into this game leading Texas Southern in scoring and rebounding. And that one's good. Interestingly enough, Bryce Roberts, he came into this game, he'd scored double digits in 7 of his last 9, making 8 of his last 10 now, as he has 12 in the game as well. 46-24, as that one goes off the fingertips of Patrick Punch. So first 2 possessions here for the Delta Devils, 2 turnovers. Scores from around the SWAC. Panthers knocked off Arkansas Pine Bluff 73-61 as that one goes off the fingertips. Punch goes in for the layup. Nice layup from Patrick Punch. So Punch cuts the lead back to 20. And the Delta Devils' first points here of the second half. Delta Devils matchup zone. Roberts drops it off. He was looking for Mortley. Mortley was cutting through the lane. Nothing doing. Patrick Punch goes up, and he'll be fouled by Zatarius Mortley. So a little miscommunication on that last offensive possession for Texas Southern. So Patrick Punch, the Houston native, to Go Big Ike, Eisenhower High School. His first free throw, no good. Patrick Punch, he's a 72% free throw shooter. Houston native trying to come back and put something on the home folks here. As that free throw's no good, Humstead goes up and gets it. Here come the Tigers. Roberts working. Drops it off to Mortley. Mortley baseline to Humstead. Nice ball movement. Layup no good. Apopwa goes up. And layup no good. And Iguahama clears it here for the Delta Devils. So a couple of point blank opportunities for Texas Southern. No good. Barnett swings it out to Sutton. Sutton picked up over there by Hayes. Apopwa extends the defense. Wayne in the lane. Can't get it, gets the putback. Bucket for the Delta Devils. So Musa Zane, the Delta Devils cuts the lead to 18, 46-28. Zaire Hayes, Pagua. Hayes thought about the three. Now jab steps and he'll lose it out of bounds. So offense has gotten a bit stagnant here for Texas Southern over the past 3 possessions. Barnett working on Roberts here. Punch comes up to get it. Patrick Punch. Olga Iwagama. Zane looking down low. Good defense from Roberts on the denial, but right into the waiting hands of Chance Sutton, who goes up for the big jam. 46-30 now. Texas Southern on top of Mississippi Valley. Bryce Roberts comes back to the top of the key. They'll swing it around. Mortley, corner pocket three. Yes, indeed. Satarius Mortley. Hot from behind the arc. Mortley now with 12 in the game. All 3-pointers. He's 4 or 5 from behind the arc. And Sutton coming across the lane. Mortley takes a tumble. They'll call the foul on Zatarius Mortley. That'll be Mortley's second personal. Second team foul here for Texas Southern. So screen set that time by Zane. And they will say offensive foul. A little too much hip on that. So turnover, Delta Devils. 49-30. Texas Southern answered that little 6-0 run with the Mortley 3-pointer on the last possession. Roberts works it down into Humpstead. Humpstead. Footwork. Blocked that time by Zane. Akpagwa gets it. Scrum. It's Punch and Akpagwa. And it'll be held ball. Possession arrow point to the Delta Devils. So that was 270 versus 185, and 185 gets the ball. So timeout here on the floor, 15:48 here in the second half. Texas Southern on top, 49-30. We'll be back here on the Texas Southern Sports Network. And welcome back to live action here. Texas Southern on top, 49-30. It's the Delta Devils on the attack. Goes down into Zane, and no good. And they'll say held ball that time as there was a scrum on the floor. Possession arrow points to Texas Southern. Zane had a point-blank layup there, not able to convert. Yusuf Zane, 6'10", 245, young man from Stockholm, Sweden. So George Ivory going the international route. Finding some players here. Roberts working against Barnett. Still swinging out to Hayes. Hayes back to Roberts. Pavwa down low. Working. Nice flip to Humpstead. Nice job. Big ball movement that time from the Tigers. So Barnett gets it over to Zane. Looking now, though, for Punch. Punch comes out and gets the ball. Zaire Hayes, good defense. Punch gets in the lane. Punch got the foul that time. They'll call that foul on Josh Akpavwa. So that'll be Akpavwa's second personal. As Patrick Punch will go back to the free throw line here for the Delta Devils. That first free throw is up. Punch leads the Delta Devils in scoring tonight. He has 13 now, 5 of 15 from the floor. Texas Southern winning the rebounding edge tonight, 22-20 thus far in this ball game. They've passed the ball around really well. 16 assists, team assists tonight thus far. Second free throw no good. 51-31 is your score. Homestead at the top, gets it out to Roberts. Roberts picked up out there by Barnett. Roberts looking inside, drops it off to Hayes. Hayes kicks out to Morley. Corner pocket three, air ball. Right to the waiting arms of Bryce Roberts. And Bryce Roberts with another three-pointer tonight. That's 5 of them tonight for Bryce Roberts. Bryce Roberts, 5 of 9 from behind the arc. Has 15 in the game. Barnett takes it to the lane, losing it. Here comes Atarius Mortley. Mortley, 1-on-2 fast break. Out to Hayes for 3. And that one bounces around. Can't fall down. Cleared out by the Delta Devils, and they'll call a foul that time on Zaire Hayes. So L.J. Andrews will check back in the game now for Josh Akpavwa. Of course, Andrews wearing number 44 tonight, not his familiar number 8. Maybe had a little blood on the jersey, so they switched it out tonight. So Bryce Roberts, good defense, and he gets the turnover. Good hard defense that time from Bryce Roberts. Roberts was able to force the turnover. Texas Southern offense flowing much smoother tonight. 54 points thus far in this game. 23-point lead. Tigers shooting 51% from the field. Hayes gets it out to Mortley. Mortley jab step in the lane. He'll lose it, but he'll get it back. 2 on the shot clock. Hayes for 3. And that one doesn't touch anything. It'll be a shot clock violation. So one of the few times tonight Texas Southern hadn't connected from deep. Scorching from behind the arc tonight. 12 of 22, 54%. Punch working on Hayes. Punch for 3. In and out. Cleared out by Bryce Roberts. Roberts up to Mortley. Mortley will be pushed that time. They'll call the foul on Tyrone Igarama. Igarama has 3 fouls now. Bryce Roberts, corner pocket 3, nothing doing. Cleared out by the Delta Devils. Long outlet to Sutton, and good hustle that time from Hupstead. as Humpstead prevented the easy bucket. Sutton triggered here. Goes back out to Punch at the top. Patrick Punch over to Barnett. Barnett drops it off to Mazane. Mazane working on Humpstead. Lefty layup, no good. Gets his own putback. Nice stick-to-itiveness there from the big Swede, Musa Mazane. It's LJ Andrews. Still swinging around. Jordan Gorecki getting ready to check in here for Texas Southern. Hayes, quick move to the lane, and they'll call the reach-in foul that time on Patrick Punch.
Returning to the floor for Texas Southern, number 34, Jordan Gorecki.
So Gorecki will check in here and give Humpstead a breather, as they'll call that offensive foul on 34 on Jordan Gorecki. So Gorecki trying to set the screen that time. Got it moving a little bit on that. 54-33 here as we go under 12 minutes to go here in this second half of play. Ortley, great defense out there on Sutton. Mazane works his way in the lane, hook, no good. Scrum on the floor, and that'll go out of bounds. It'll be Texas Southern basketball. Immediate timeout here. 11:51 left to go in this one. Texas Southern on top comfortably. 54-33. We'll be back here on the TSU Sports Network. Welcome back here. Texas Southern on top 54-33. It'll be Andrews, Mortley, Hayes, Bryce Roberts, and Jordan Gorecki out there on the floor for the Tigers. Gorecki, baseline. He's trapped down there. Zaire Hayes gets it. Hayes skips in the lane, kicks it out to Mortley. Mortley thought about a three now. Hop step, jumper, count that. Zatarius Mortley. Great points off the bench tonight from Zatarius Mortley. He has 14 in the game now. 56-33, Texas Southern opens the lead back out to 23. Iragama on the block. He'll kick it out to Mazane. Mazane three, front rims it. Here comes Zaire Hayes. Hayes will pull it back out and wait for his team. Andrews at the top. Zaire Hayes will pick up the loose ball. Andrews will swing it out to Hayes. 10 on the shot clock. Hayes, dribble, almost lost it. Jumper in the lane. Nothing doing, but Gorecki with the putback. So nice job, Jordan Gorecki crashing the boards for Texas Southern. Another offensive rebound for the good guys tonight. Barnett gets all the way to the rim and lefty layup, and it will rim in, and the foul gets the hoop in the arm. So Savion Barnett, the combo guard from Altheimer, Arkansas, 6'2", 210-pound junior. So checking into the game now for the Delta Devils is the big center, Jonathan Pace. Also checking in here for Texas Southern is Jalen Weisinger. Free throw is up and in and out from Barnett. Barnett only a 53% free throw shooter. Andrews pump fakes for the three. Leaning jumper, no good, front rims it. Barnett here on the tag for the Delta Devils. Working on Weisinger. Weisinger, quick hands. Can he get the steal? Oh, look at that hustle. Zatarius Morley by himself drops it to Gorecki for the big jam. Yes, indeed. Nice, unselfish basketball from Texas Southern. Patrick Punch on the response for the Delta Devils. 60-37 now. So Zatarius Morley on that last possession. Assist to the big man. Hayes for three. Yes, indeed. Zaire Hayes, another three tonight for Texas Southern. So Hayes now with 12 in the contest. Zane backs down his man. Gorecki goes up and blocks it. Sutton chases it down. Over to Pace, and Pace will fumble that out of bounds. Well, high fives all around here on that Texas Southern bench. For some good offensive action, and LJ Andrews throws that one away. Sutton trying to get to the lane, he'll stumble and they'll call a foul. So Ahmed Abdurrahman will now check in here for Texas Southern. He'll give LJ Andrews a breather. Chase Sutton is at the free throw line here for the Delta Devils. He's shooting 1 and 1. Sutton, 62% free throw shooter. And that one is in and out, and Morley will clear it. Hayes skips along the baseline there. That will be slapped out of bounds. Zaire Hayes, 12 points in the game, all from behind the arc. He and Morley have been hot tonight. Speaking of, kicks it out to Morley. Morley takes a three. Count the three! Zatarius Morley! 17 now for Morley in the contest. Good defense out there on Punch. Punch gets it out to Barnett. TSU defense, lively legs tonight. That one is stripped away and they'll call the foul. Much to the chagrin of Zaire Hayes. So timeout here on the floor. We'll take a timeout with them. It's been all Texas Southern Tigers in this one. 66-37. We'll be back here on the TSU Sports Network. Welcome back here to live action. Mississippi Valley State at the free throw line is Musa Musain. We'll put it up, and that one will drop in. So Musain, 57% free throw shooter. Second one is up, and that one falls. The big man, soft touch from the free throw line. Stockholm sweep. Texas Southern up 66-39 now in this ball game. Bryce Roberts, corner pocket three, in and out. Here come the Delta Devils. 2-on-1 fast break. Sutton gives it back up to Barnett. And Barnett fumbles it out of bounds. So another turnover that time for the Delta Devils. 11 turnovers in the game thus far for Mississippi Valley. Weisinger on the wing. He comes back up to the top over to Morton. Roberts looks down low into Gorecki. Picked up out there by Mazzei. Morton. Jumper from the elbow. No good. Gorecki goes up. And Gorecki pleads his case. He thought he knocked it off of the Valley defender. But his attorney skills did not work on that possession. Valley will take over. It's George Ivory directing the signals on this possession here for the Delta Devils. Weisinger, quick hands again. Abdurrahman picks it up to Roberts. Roberts, layup, no good. And cleared out by the Delta Devils. Texas Southern guards. Good, hard, aggressive man-to-man defense from Roberts and Weisinger. They've been able to cause a couple of turnovers tonight. The Reckies, they step out on Punch. Punch was trapped there. Only thing he could do was drop that one off Gorecki. Seven seconds on the shot clock here for the Delta Devils. Give it out to Barnett. Barnett again. Great defense from Texas Southern. And great pass, better pass. And Zane was able to knock in the layup. Jordan Gorecki jumped out there on the perimeter. Defense almost forced a turnover, but better offense from the Delta Devils. 66-41 is your score. Morton working on the elbow. Skip past Abdurrahman. Three for Abdurrahman. Yes, indeed. Ahmed Nadal Abdurrahman with a three, and that one is picked off by Gorecki. Mortley goes all the way to the rim for Terrius Mortley for the layup. And a little skirmish down here on the Mississippi Valley end. As Iragama was not happy whatsoever about that foul from Gorecki. Gorecki was trying to prevent a breakaway layup. Iragama was not happy whatsoever about that, so the officials will talk about that one and see if there was any intentionality on that foul from Gorecki. So 71-41 here. 30-point lead for Texas Southern Tigers. As they'll go to the monitors and take a look at this one. Take a look at Texas Southern tonight. Troy Humstead Another double-double for the Tigers. 10 points, 10 rebounds. Bryce Roberts has 15. Zaire Hayes has 12. Zatarius Mortley with 19 in this game.
We have a play on one wall. On 34-1, head ball contact technical foul, first 15.
So they will call a flagrant one on Jordan Gorecki. As they felt that was a little too much extracurricular there on the bump with Gorecki on Urahama. Take a look at some scores from around the SWAC tonight. Alabama A&M on top of Jackson State, 64-49. Florida A&M, they knock off the Grambling Tigers, 91-84. Southern, big one on the road as they take down Bethune-Cookman, 77-73. Alabama State by 15 over Alcorn, 81-66. Of course, we mentioned earlier, Prairie View, they knocked off Arkansas Pine Bluff 73-61.
The call on the floor. A flagrant one foul was just the TSU number 34, Jordan Gorecki. That is his fourth personal foul.
So Gorecki now has 4 personal. They'll assess a technical at Irrigama as Weisinger goes down on the Texas Southern end and knocks down the first of a pair of the technicals. Irrigama got up pretty hot with that foul from Gorecki. And Weisinger knocks down a pair. So now the Delta Devils will shoot the flagrant that was assessed to Gorecki. Irrigama now will be shooting too. Catch the eye over here of Zatarius Mortley. He's had a heck of a ball game. That second is no good. Mortley, 5 of 7 from behind the arc tonight for Texas Southern. 19 in this one. So 73-42 is your score. 5:21 left to go on this one. Texas Southern jumped out early in this one. They were up as much as 19-4, and they haven't looked back. It's Patrick Punch over there working on Mortley. Turnaround jumper, airballs it, and that'll go out of bounds. Texas Southern will slow things down here. Run a little bit of offense. Mortley drops it off to Weisinger, out to Abdurrahman. Three-pointer no good. Cleared out by the Delta Devils. Here comes Chase Sutton working on Bryce Roberts. He'll pull it back out. Zane cuts through the lane on Gorecki. Little baby hook, and that's good in the lane. Yusuf Zane now. 14 in the ball game. 14 points, 9 rebounds from Yusuf Zane. As mentioned, that young man from Stockholm, Sweden. Abdurrahman. Skip pass on the baseline. Goes down into Gorecki. Gorecki, little baby jumper, nothing doing there. As he airballed that one. 73-44. With 4 minutes and some change left to go on this one. Irrigama tries to get in the lane, and he'll stumble over the Texas Southern defender. So they'll call that foul on Abdurrahman. So need a timeout here on the floor. Your score, Texas Southern up big, 73-44. We'll be back here on the Texas Southern Sports Network.
University, we're more than a campus. We're a community driven by purpose and excellence. Here, teamwork and student success are at the heart of everything we do. We are proud to be an independent urban university committed to innovation.
First one in and out. When you take a look at it, Texas Southern, they have really put it to the Delta Devils. Texas Southern won 23 of the past 25 games over Mississippi Valley. Their Valley's last win over Texas Southern, that broke a 10-game win streak by Texas Southern. That was all the way back on January 9th, 2023. Even prior to that, Texas Southern really controlled this series, and that Valley's last win over TSU, even going back to that, was back in 2017. So another big one for Texas Southern tonight, because it has literally been since 2012 since the Delta Devils have won here in Houston. As Weisinger will swing it around the perimeter. And that one is picked off that time by Chase Sutton. And look at Zatarius Mortley with the chase down and the steal. Here come the Tigers on the attack. Mortley for three. Yes, indeed. Why not? Zatarius Mortley. 22 points for Mortley. $76-45 now, as that one is thrown away again. Mortley chases it down. Mortley, he checked. No good, but Abdurrahman tries to go up for the stuff, and Sutton blocks it. They'll call a foul down there on Sutton. As Zatarius Mortley, he's broken out in a big way tonight with 22 points. Is that one in and out? Zatarius Mortley came in averaging 4.9 points per game, but he has broken out with 22 tonight. So lead extended, 77-45 now. 3 minutes left to go in this one. Still good hard defense from Weisinger. Almost able to get the turnover, and Barnett, Johnny on the spot for the putback. They'll swing it around here. LJ Andrews working in the lane. He'll kick it out to Abdurrahman. Three-pointer, count the bucket. Ahmed Nadal Abdurrahman, the freshman, 6'8", 210-pounder from Cairo, Egypt, knocks down another three. Texas Southern tonight from behind the arc. 16 of 30 for 53% from behind the three-point line. The shooters came to shoot tonight. 2 minutes left to go in this one. It's been all TSU. Running jumper that time from Weisinger. And everything's falling tonight for TSU. Punch for three. Count to three. Patrick Punch. Punch now with 18 for the Delta Devils. Andrews for three, front rim. He'll get the long rebound as Punch is called for the foul. So LJ Andrews will be at the free throw line here for Texas Southern. First free throw is up and good. So this one is gone pretty quickly here. Minute 28 left to go on this one. Texas Southern up big, up by 44 now, 84-50. Jalen Weisinger still playing good, aggressive, man-to-man defense. Zoragama gets fouled by Abdurrahman on that one. So Texas Southern, they'll move to 1-3 in conference play. Of course, they'll be on the road this upcoming week as they'll make the Mississippi trip. Both Texas Southern men and women. Women be in action in Jackson on Thursday night, taking on Jackson State. Then they move on, head down to Lorman on Saturday. Men will be in action on Saturday. And they will take on Jackson State. And then next Monday, they'll be down on the reservation down there in Lorman. Alley-oop in Mortley. It's knocked out to Abdurrahman. Abdurrahman for three. In and out. And that's cleared out by the Delta Devils. Of course, the next time Texas Southern will be in action here at the HP&E will be against Alabama State. Alabama A&M, I should say. The women will be in action against Alabama A&M on Thursday. Then there will be doubleheader. Texas Southern will take on Alabama State. That will be on HBCU Go. I believe that game will be at 12 o'clock. Women will start at 12. The men at 2. As Texas Southern will take the obligatory shot clock violation. 18 seconds left to go on this one. It's all but academic. Texas Southern Tigers will get their first victory in conference play. So Weisinger back off punch there, and this one will be over. So big win for Texas Southern tonight as they get the goose egg off the win column. They go to 1-3 in conference play. 84-51 is your final. We'll take a look at some superlatives here from Texas Southern. Troy Hubbs had 10 points, 10 rebounds. Bryce Roberts with 15 points in this one. Bryce Roberts, 5 of 12 from behind the arc in this ball game. Zaire Hayes, he had 12 points, all 12 coming from behind the arc. 4 of 6 from behind the line for Zaire Hayes, as he was a hot one tonight. Zatarius Mortley, 22 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and a partridge in a pear tree here for Texas Southern. Jordan Gorecki, he had 4 points and 4 rebounds, a couple of blocks. Jalen Weisinger tonight, tremendous on the defensive end. He had 7 points, 5 steals for the quick-handed guard from Houston. Take a look at the Delta Devils. Patrick Punch led them in scoring tonight. He had 18. Musa Mazain, he had 12 points, 9 rebounds for the Delta Devils. Chase Sutton also in double digits for the Delta Devils, and that he had 10. It goes without saying, our player of the game, Zatarius Mortley, 22 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists, and they couldn't turn him off from behind the arc. He was El Fuego for Texas Southern tonight. As mentioned, Texas Southern will be in action later this week as they take it to Mississippi. As we got Coach Johnny Jones coming in. We got Coach Jones coming in.
Mason.
How you doing, Coach?
Good, yourself?
You're doing well. Big one tonight. You get the victory tonight over Mississippi Valley. It was Zatarius Mortley, huge from behind the arc.
Well, I thought our guys did an excellent job of shooting the ball, sharing the ball tonight, making extra passes, playing in rhythm. And when you make extra passes like that, some good things happen for you. And this is one of those nights. We needed it, regardless of how it flowed out. Excuse me. Sarah, can you get it for me, please? So the way that it wound up playing out for us, we're excited. Oh, shit, she didn't went the wrong way. Shit, I told her. I'm sorry.
All good, Coach.
But excited the way our guys shot the ball tonight. It was important.
No doubt. Even on the defensive end, I talked about Jalen Weisinger. He had 5 steals tonight, but you guys really extended out the defense and really made it tough for Valley to get some points up tonight.
We did. So what we're trying to do tonight was make sure that we defended well. Punch, I thought, still had a really good game against us. A good floor game, shot the ball well, finished with what did he finish with, 18 tonight, or 20 points. And but I thought our guys did an excellent job. 23 assists for our teams a bunch. I'm sure that's a season high for us, and hopefully that's something that we can certainly build on. But I think defensively, when you can hold the team down about 39% or under 40%, it's a great night for you. And I thought our guys did an excellent job of doing that.
Great win. Now you go on the road. You make the Mississippi trip, going to Jackson State and Alcorn. What are some things that you really look to improve on taking it on the road?
Well, hopefully we can continue to shoot the ball like we did. We hadn't shot in the ball like this, really hadn't shared the ball. You talk about 23 assists. It's huge for us. Got to cut down on the turnovers. And defensively, we've got to continue to get better. We wind up giving up 32 rebounds tonight, 12 offensive rebounds. We've got to make sure that people are one and done, and that's when we're playing more solid and tougher on the defensive end and limiting teams to one shot. And we got 17 turnovers tonight, and hopefully we executed that on the other end of the floor. And turnover points, we wind up getting 24 tonight. That's a big plus for us, and those things we have to build on when we get on the road.
No doubt, Coach. Well, I'll let you take it down to the radio side. We really appreciate you dropping in.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Sure
yes.
thing. There you have it, Coach Johnny Jones. with the big win tonight for Texas Southern as they get the win 84-51. It's been another great one here on the Texas Southern Sports Network. Charles Bishop has been on the call with you tonight. We'll look forward to the next time we're on with you. Until next time, everybody, good night. Go Tigers.